In one year, how can a global pandemic impact one's life? Before the pandemic, the words face mask, social distancing, COVID 19, keeping 6 feet apart, and quarantining were not familiar words on my vocabulary list that I would use daily. Life has changed since the beginning of COVID 19 and has been different for everyone. Living life during a pandemic has looked very different for the past year of my life. It has allowed me to enter a new reality of life, which has made a significant impact in lifestyle changes. It has allowed me to enter a new reality of life, which has made a significant impact in my lifestyle changes. There have been changes in the way I socialize and form relationships with family and friends. With the changes due to the pandemic, there have been benefits and disadvantages. Life before COVID 19, I struggled to communicate and take initiative. I used to get very nervous, but I have seen this part of my life change because of the pandemic. Due to the pandemic, I have learned to communicate better with friends and family members, which has allowed me to form better relationships with the people I care for in life. Life before the pandemic, I communicated with family and friends differently than I do life during the pandemic. Before the pandemic, I used to rely on others to communicate, but now I am taking initiative with communication. I have found that I am able to hold better discussions and begin to take initiative for different tasks. I have begun to ask family members and friends to go to the park, the zoo, surprise drive-by visits, creating art crafts, FaceTiming, going to basketball games, and so much more. Living through a pandemic, I have grown as an individual and found the confidence that I was searching for in life. Even though I have lived through a pandemic, it has not held me back as growing as a person, but instead it has allowed me to grow in ways that I thought was not possible. The pandemic is something that is global, but everyone is experiencing the pandemic as individuals.